Yo, ladies and gents, I don't know if you caught the DC fandom thing, but they released some Gotham Knight footage, and this is the new game, the new Batman game that everybody was chit-chattering about online and stuff. So here's my impressions. It's just off the cuff. It's just kind of like what I thought at the time. It's my second time watching the trailer, and it's a little scrambled, it's a little mambled, but I'm going to try to do it the least edits as possible, kind of get some noise in there. So anyways, guys, enjoy the video. So let's jump into a little bit of gameplay here. Okay, so first things first, you got Batgirl on the cycle. Now, it makes me wonder, is this area she's driving through, is that playable, or is that just part of a track? Is this just some slice of gameplay that you're doing, where you're on a rail, you know, for cinematic type of thing? Honestly, I don't think it is. I think this is just, it starts you on a mission like this, and then you keep going. But I don't know. But once she gets to the freeze complex, it kind of seems, I don't know, she made a turn on that. There are civilians out there. Okay, so this is where I was like, wow, at the world. She jumps the ramp, jumps on the building.
Air support, can you do a fly around?
Okay, so think Avengers again. Is this the play area, this arena, or this complex? Is everything behind her, was that not playable, or was that just a road with a background of graphics on? These are the things I'm wondering. And if it's not, yo, Avengers, watch out. And I hope y'all got something that blows the beta out of the water. Alright, anyways. Alright, so yes, like I said, Batgirl's zipping around. It really seems like she's just Batman, but she's Batgirl, and it's super cool. I wonder what they're going to do with the costumes. Okay, so down there at the enemies, you see level 10. This is where it automatically thinks like RPG, maybe some loot. They don't really show loot, but you know, who knows? Maybe more of the characters and just some upgrades. Jump off the wall. Ooh, this is only my second time watching this, so this is amazing. Okay, it looks like you got the free flow combat. Some type of counter. Okay, and we got Robin doing some rain moves. Rain power. Red Robin, Tim Drake.
Just a heads up, that chopper's under orders to fire on anything that moves inside.
It does seem like it totally keeps up with the Arkham style, particles, the graphics, the realistic. That's another thing I want to talk about this game too, is that the Bat family, those characters were initially made in the comic books to be similar. Unlike Avengers, and now let's talk about gameplay, unlike Avengers, you got to worry about superpowers, Iron Man's rockets, Hulk's anger, slam, and all this stuff. But you can get a lot more focus in Gotham Knights here because these characters are made not only the same, but they are made now within a game to play similar. Don't get me wrong, I don't think they're going to play that similar, but I do feel as if each one will have a certain batarang move, a certain takedown move, and, you know, the general consensus of combos and stuff like that. All similar, but they're different within each other's character's archetype. It looks like there's a two-player Robin. This looks like just a two-player mission, or maybe they just have only two players. Robin could be AI, but it shows a split screen later, so, I mean, yeah, there it is. And automatically, you know, you're looking at co-op here, which is great.
How cold it is up there, right? You want to dive exposure? Be my guest.
Shows you where Batgirl is. You could tell they took away a lot of HUD. They just want to show enemies' numbers and just some gameplay, solid gameplay. He picked something up right there, a little white hologram. You got Batgirl's power moves, stamina down left, life, something right there. Look at the purple here. Just beating down some thugs. Okay, so this is what I mean about the similarities of characters. Batgirl has what looks like to be a dual baton, or maybe just a one baton that has some nunchuck type action. There's a dodge. Anyways, just speaking about the baton, Nightwing is a dual baton wielder, so it's similar in a sense. They're all acrobatic. They all have these melee types. Red Hood will probably play a little bit differently, but I honestly would guess he would play similar to the DLC in Arkham Knight. Maybe a little bit tuned up, I would say. But yeah, I would say that there's a huge trend in these beat-em-up type of games. Awesome double team right there. You see the hologram cards again. I would say that these beat-em-ups are becoming a trend. They're coming back. You got Godfall. Neo 2 is another one that's kind of like low-key or whatever, but it doesn't, you know, it doesn't market it to be that. Avengers is another one coming up. These are all things that I think about where it's like, okay, so they figured out the beat 'em up. It reminds me of old school Ninja Turtles games, Spider-Man games, where it's like, whoa, but it's 2020 instead of 1995 or what have you.
Guaranteed they leave the freeze.
Going back to the graphics, again, realistic, Arkham sense. You got the gold plates with the statues of the dudes and very Batman-esque if you've seen any of the movies. And just like I was saying, you don't have to worry about all these powers and all this flash and all this flair with the Avengers. They still do it. Each character in Avengers still feels different, but it just makes sense for the Bat family to feel similar and be beat 'em up kind of thing. And obviously, you know what I'm talking about, the jumps being different. Robin has a teleport. I'm sure Nightwing has some sort of like super acrobatic jump. Batgirl seriously just looks like Batman, and that's cool. That is super cool because you want to still play the Batman game, what you expect, and still feel like, oh yeah, that other Batman game. I still feel that type of style of gameplay, sneaking around, punching guys, the free flow combat. I don't know exactly if it'll be free flow, but I do expect it to feel somewhat similar to that, where you're busting out combos, finishing moves, tag team finishers. Mr. Freeze looks great. Like, look at the metal. Look at all this stuff. They can do these graphics well because it's not so flashy. I'm interested to see where the Avengers take certain levels and certain story points with them. But damn, is this not a way to show off your new game right here?
Nothing can stop it.
We'll see about that.
You cannot run from me.
See each of them throw something. Dodge. Area attack. Avengers games, most of the bad guys have an AoE just like that. The ground lights up red. Okay. You got the damage received, damage given. Robin has his little arrows that come down, which is probably going to be like a Hawkeye move as well. Robin's throwing his batarangs or his things. I like how Robin just stands there like a badass with the wind. Okay, you probably need to jump this, but they kind of like cut to the ending here. Big blue beam, always. Okay. So yeah, guys, okay, that's pretty much it. And that's pretty much what I think about Gotham Knights. I think it looks cool. It's right up my alley. I just wanted to talk about the trends and just like maybe why it honestly looks just like the Avengers. It's pretty similar to the Avengers, to be quite honest. And I mean, I'm digging that. It has its little differences, but I feel like it does some stuff in a little bit better way, you know, and I'm sure once the stimulus wears off, I'll be able to kind of thread through my thoughts and look at it from a different perspective. But right now, I think it looks really good. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to talk about it. I am super excited about this game, and I hope it comes out sooner more than later.
Then the town strikes you dead.